Also, I just kind of want something to do. I'm getting tired of the bots doing everything. Okay, I'm gonna go get bots to do this work. I now suddenly remember why I got the bots in the first place. So, welcome back to Novalands. I actually ran into an interesting problem. For a long time, I had a problem with way too much wood collecting and being used all the time. Well, not being used, just being collected, and I had shit tons of it. But the problem is, the island has become so built up. Because this is where I was getting my wood from. It's become so built up that those two trees are the first I've seen in a while. There's not enough trees here to support the outtake of wood from everything. See? 50 wood already gone. So, I went over to this island and set up wood collection with the drones. With a drone. Just to overprocess a little bit. But yeah, I took some time in between episodes, allowed the system to work, and I've got a bunch of chips, but I also got the last of the few things I need for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The strange little red jelly creatures that we love to carve the insides out of. 5 computer components. 5 super fluid thingies. Where are these? Yeah, super cooled fluid. 5 of the insides of the creatures we cut out. I'm starting to get worried. And then 5 big red clown noses? Balls? Not exactly sure what they are. But all that together gives us that. Not sure if he's about to eat the ball or the creature. Either way. So, if that memory serves, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done those 2. These are the last 2. This one isn't... Okay, correction. All of this sucks to get a hold of. But I can get all of it. These guys, that's going to be problematic. They're mean enough. That I can get. That I can get. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is, and I know what they are. The museum's going to be a little difficult to complete when you don't know what 2 out of the 5 items you need are. Here we go. Nice. Health bar just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Those little blue pills are finally working. Okay. So, we got 5 chips in our inventory, and we got 2 here. Got 15 here. Got another 11 here. We got another 11 here. Okay. We're up to 44. Feed the hogs mushrooms. That's gonna work out real well for us. So, I think I want to complete research real quick. Finish off the final piece of research. Right, I forgot I need a supercomputer for one of those. Thing is, though, that's kind of useless to me. It's useless because I don't even know how to make the batteries. Okay, I see, so I can. Interesting. I don't want to make a nuclear power plant, though. Okay, clarification. I don't want to set up any of the processes to do it, because it's gonna take forever. But I do need the batteries. Crap, I need the batteries. Okay, well, let's get that started. I did not want to do this. Wow, we're actually out of lube. Ooh, we're actually out of glass bottles in their entirety. I need to fix this. Plastic, here we go. Need to fix this because if I do not, we are about to have a full and complete system shutdown. Oh. Biofuel is powering a good majority of our system right now, and biofuel Needs glass bottles. I don't have any. This is bad. Like, really, really freaking bad. We'll be able to access that still. Yeah, if you can't tell, the main island's getting a little crowded. At the very least, I kept this middle section somewhat open. Me to be able to navigate to most everything. Oh, things are about to get kind of rough. It's not too bad, just gonna have to wait so long as the electrical devices that make the biofuel don't run out. Oh, thank God they backstocked the biofuel in these things. Okay, so no, we're not screwed. I just realized I know. Okay, I need to collect the brothium? This stuff. I need to collect that for what we're doing. So I need to set a brothium collection. Whatever it is. The super titanium is just a matter of time. Jesus, that was quick. But I need to set a bot collection for it. So Bontana, which I need nothing to make. And you, which only needs the complex chip. I might as well set it up so I have the possibility. I need bots. I might as well set it up so I have the possibility of making nuclear power if I find out I need it. Still have the hypercomputer to start up with, and I don't even begin to know how much power that's gonna take. But I only need, what was it, 5 batteries? 100 beryllium? And about 10 of the super steel, which we have. I'm just gonna go mine it by hand. If I set up bot stuff, then I have to worry about. Let's put it off until I do actually need to do it. Then I'll handle the situation. For right now, let's just go get our hands dirty. Also, I just kind of want something to do. I'm getting tired of the bots doing everything. Keep it up, and I will set up bots on this side of the river. Ow, you bastards! Come on, Jeremy, you're a tough boy. Keep taking the hits for me. Ow! Seriously, guys. First few times it was funny, after that it was just annoying. The Empire still thrives. Waiting for the day they decide to come over to this side of the river looking for more land and more trees. They'll be sorely disappointed, but they ain't come looking. I now suddenly realize I actually need 2 cells per 1 battery, which means I actually need around 200 for lithium to be able to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go get bots to do this work. I now suddenly remember why I got the bots in the first place. It's so strange, literally needing absolutely no resources to set up a complete supply and collection system. That's gonna be the hard one. Unless I'm able to literally buy items from the space station, I don't even begin to know how I'm gonna do that. Still need to figure out the Dragamillion puzzle. Complete all research, that is what I'm working on. Still got 1 relic we can't get our hands on. And once more, we wait, and wait, and wait. I'll have you making biofuel. There we go. Benthium cell? That is the closest to the actual name I'm ever gonna get. Benthium. Wow. Normally it's ×3, but I only got 1. Seriously? I assume it's related to each island. What does each island give? I mean, sand, obviously, but it can't be that simple, right? It's gotta be a very specific resource, something you can't get from other islands. Like sand. Once again, that's too easy. Flowers, nuts? Over here, gold. And a kidnapped pigeon once again. Seriously, can you bring him back? So, maybe uncommon resources? Green? Cheshire's eggs from the bees. Those are normally uncommon resources. This one on the other islands. If I'm not thinking entirely like creature, then these Canolius flower. It's like a flower that's produced here. The eggs could technically be flowers that are produced on the island. Same with the gold. Not directly as like a flower, but close enough. They're the same thing. Like a specific kind of special looking resource. And same with the mushrooms from here. That's 5 items. 5 islands, each of the right color. I forget that I have that. So you would be the golden nugget. You'd be the flower. You'd be the shroom. You'd be this one. You'd be the egg. Hey, there we go. Definitely didn't look that up. Okay. So should be good now. Hi. Okay, I thought I still pissed you off. Bye, it'll be all time. Not even gonna take those. Well, that's that puzzle done. That's a fairly complicated puzzle for only the second boss. Especially considering the third boss required me just to hit a few switches until I was either brain dead or figured it out. All the skills from the skill tree, that's just gonna be a time one. The islands, not a clue. Hey, we're making a battery. There we go. Just enough time and patience. Oh, I pissed a lot of them off. It's like hurting a bunch of zombies in COD. Okay, that's gonna take a really long freaking time. I am not doing that. I'm gonna have to find a better way to get the levels I need. Why is there so much steel on backlog? Why is part of our power not being done? So several of our machines have no power. What the hell is happening? Glass. There. That should hopefully keep us with enough glass bottles to keep everything running. Remember when we were having trouble moving steel? Now it's all I can move. Everything else is taking freaking ever. This point... Remember when there was a time that throwing away 73 plastic would have been an insane man's thing? Not anymore. Not when you got it coming out of your ears and you can't stop producing it. Okay. Merchant 3, 900. From there, can get one of these. Only one though. It says packages and resources. I really don't know what that means. Still 36? Didn't even realize I got XP for that. Okay, so just besides the amount of space it takes up. Wow, times 100. But it uses packaged resources. So this thing can make me 150 iron, anything, but I need packaged resources to do it. So it was a waste of money. God. Ugh. So it goes back into the package. How do I package resources? When in doubt, go to space. Well, at least there's people at the mall now. Here we go, packager for 2,500. Apparently they haven't been taken from the stash for the chips, which is interesting. But we're up to 4 of the supercomputer. I need 5 supercomputers. Which needs... Which means I need 10 of them, not... Right, I did the math. I need 10 normal computers to make enough of these to make 5 of these. I need 10 of these to make 10 of these to make 5 of these. So only halfway there then. Oh, shit. You got packagers for 250. Yeah. Of course the guy who's selling packagers in space has them for like 10 times the price. Son of a bitch, I forgot about this. Okay, yeah, gonna need at least 2 of them. Just realized another problem and why I'm not producing anything that requires plasteel right now. I need another ranch. This idiot. I need more of him. Should be easy enough. As soon as I figure out what I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Okay, let's be a little more careful about building stuff directly on top of us. Whoops. Ranch. Okay, now build you. I need you to get animal scales from here to here to this deposit area. That should be good. There we go. So, plasteel production should come back online in a little bit. Oh, how long have I gone without That's why my steel has been building up, isn't it? I thought it was weird. I knew I had fixed my steel problem to some degree, but I didn't think I had fixed it that well. To have 36 steel lying around. It's because plasteel is not being produced. So, of course, plasteel's not being produced, so it's not using up the steel. Lovely. When there's 1,000 things to keep track of, you're gonna forget some of them. Okay, kids, play nice. Hopefully should increase production. Not bad. Okay, I've got quite enough money in between. And now, get the 2 packages I need. Okay, rocket ship. Well, you are a signification of my wealth and definitely nothing else. I do need to move you, which means I need to move you. It's as if I did not know quite how crowded this island would get before this series was ended. Yes, I could probably move a lot of this stuff off to a different island if I really wanted to, but I really don't want to. Well, actually, no, I can't move that or that. To be fair, I probably can remove this, because, you know. But I'm not going to, because it's been here forever, and I don't want to. When did I get off my hog? I don't remember doing that. Where are they? Packagers. Here we go. 2 packagers. Easy enough. I want one of you to package charcoal. What do you mean a package? Where do I get a package from? No. Stop that. It requires 100? Unless I can get packages from somewhere else? Am I confused? For 2 iron ore packages that requires 200 iron ore. I get 150 iron ore. And here it costs 4 for 3. The only way for this to be worth it to do is if this thing produced... It's the exact same. It's the exact same output amount as just having these guys do it. But it costs me money to do it with this, and I have to add in a middleman to make it happen? When this system works just fine on its own? Am I losing my mind? It's not times 100. My output would be 150. To be fair. Oh, there we go. That's where I get packages from. What do packages cost? 4 twigs. Cheap. Probably the fastest thing that's ever been produced out of this. I gotta try just to see if I'm losing my mind or something. Takes 30 seconds and packages it into a package. I'm not gonna judge as to what this is or isn't until I've actually tried, so... 1,000 seconds. For 150 outputs. Exact same output number, but what about seconds? So, for 96 seconds for each output here, brings up to about 10 outputs in the 1,000 seconds that furnace takes to produce its iron. So resource-wise, it's no more efficient than any of the other systems, which I guess makes sense. It's just a bigger version of these. These are better than the smaller furnaces because, well, of course they are. They're more advanced than the small little furnace we were originally working with. In terms of outputs, it doesn't output any more each time, but in those 1,000 seconds, this would only be able to output 90. Whereas this outputs 100 and, not even 90, 30. Because 1,000 seconds, just give or take 10 of these, which is only 30 ingots per, whereas this outputs 150 per 1,000 seconds. So while you have to add in the middleman, it is actually worth it. It takes longer, but it is worth it. Okay. Wow, that is actually an insane improvement. See, that is why you do not go based off what's on the surface. You look below. Do a little math, do a little experimentation, and suddenly you realize that those mega furnaces are an insane... 2 of these could do the work that 4 of these are doing. Hell, that even 6 of these could do, I think. Because while they're producing, I can be packaging. Okay, Ferb, I know what we're doing today. First time I've used that in this series. Only the second time I've ever done that on this channel. So in the time it would have taken one of those furnaces to produce 1 set of iron, this produced 12 iron. That's an insane improvement. Holy shit, this is awesome. Okay. That's weird. I've been running into, I think, a glitch in the game. These 2 were just saying they were out of power, but they weren't. And when I destroyed one of the solar panels I placed down before, it fixed it. I think it's a glitch in the game's recognition of the power system that is making them think they're out of power, meanwhile they're not. New guy is freshly born, pumped full speed, and off to the races. Jesus Christ, that's fast. Trust me, you want to let me take you into the Pokeball real quick before these guys wipe you out like the rest of them. What the hell? You see that too, right? There's just a wolf there, right? There's just a puppy there. What? Why is there a puppy? Oh, come on. You had to land on that thing, one of probably the most sensitive pieces of equipment I own. Well, at least that was enough Ruby. Now we should be able to fully equip you. And as soon as I can figure out where to get the rest of the resources from, we'll be just jaunty. There we go. Beginning production on supercomputer modules. Took a while to do, but we are starting production on the second half of the final piece of research we need to do. Oh god, it took forever to do that. Oh, that's the difference in price. I'm not buying a packager from this idiot. I'm buying the recipe to make one. That's why it's so expensive. Okay. And right now, I'm only gonna keep iron package production going because that's all I think I should do for the time being. Till I get my hands on that recipe, I need to stick with what I've got available to me. Hey, produce your first supercomputer. Nice. Yep, there's sweet old #1 supercomputer. Currently waiting on you to be able to... Hey, at least our titanium production's keeping up. The biggest issue for me, everything's working. Because it is. Everything is working. Money production's working. Everything's working. My issue is, everything's working. I have nothing to do. Okay, I didn't say much about it. I got an electric furnace and one more packager, which allows me to produce glass at what I can tell you is a much better rate than I can produce with these. That way I can keep up bottle production, that way I can keep up my electric bill, and everything else. Interesting. So on some of the recipes, it's not as good, because here, I believe by my math, I'm losing around 5 or so glass. I'm losing around 5 or so glass, because it requires... Actually, nope. Still about the same. Still about the same, just much, much, much faster. And it's gonna actually be able to keep up with it, I think. Which should keep the power from going off. Let's get a new shop real quick. See if whatever he sells may actually help us out a little bit more. The blueprints guy is good, but this guy may have something even better. I don't know. What do you sell? Of course you sell clothes. Oh no, wait a minute. I took a spacesuit. Sure. Whoa. Start a spacewalk. I'm sorry, what? Ooh, Ruby. So we can do spacewalks to get materials now? This is where a really, really good freaking rifle comes in handy. Or mining laser, whatever the hell it is. What's your next upgrade? Tier 0 upgrade, so we can upgrade range, thrust, and field of view. Oxygen, portable disposables, more oxygen, more field of view. Interesting. So this was kind of worth it. Was that a grappling hook? A space grappling hook. Interesting. Okay, where are the other shops then? Sure. Dumb and Dumber. Let's see what these guys have to sell. What the hell? And level 38? Nice. What do you guys sell? My brother and I have the best prefab solution for shelter and bipeds in the galaxy. We are also winners of the cutest mini house model award. Lovely. Not a great way to spend my money, nor do I think there really is anywhere for me to put a house in the first place. Thank you for telling me that. Got our third supercomputer, and our fourth one is in the works. 1,000 steel, nice. There we go. Number 4, we just need one more. Pray to God this hypercomputer doesn't need any of these to do its thing. Got it, and I want to get nuclear power because I know this thing's gonna require it, so need at least one more chip. I have everything I need. I'm just not gonna do it yet because I know this thing's gonna blow my entire power system as soon as I put it down. There we go. One supercomputer. And of course everything else I have. Let's just look. There's nowhere to put this. Can you move back? No, right, you can't. I am running out of space. There. You take batteries, which I don't want to use any of them up right now. For right now, let's just go ahead and complete the research tree. There we go. Special knowledge. Yeah, we're special, right? And that is a level up. So, Nova Gateway. So that's what it is. A supercomputer, a gateway. Requires stuff I don't even have access to. And requires 200 energy. I knew this thing would be horrible. I can't get any of that. Ah, okay. They were unlocked. So a supercooling unit and a hypercomputer module. Oh. God. It just gets worse. Oh my God. Maybe we should secure that insane amount of power usage first. Not sure whether or not this would do it. Let's go make a battery real quick. See how long that lasts. So, we're not... Oh my God. I really just want to toss a nuclear battery into that freaking reactor and just set the damn thing off. Take everything out with it. So, I think at this point, I'm gonna have to just sit here and have these produce plasteel for the next however long. And then just spend the next however long after that just shipping out in freaking export rockets. Until I go numb in the head. This is the only way I think, because I need recipes for the bigger stuff, and I need the better versions of these refineries to do anything more without losing my damn mind. Because the thing is, that's what kept me from losing my mind with everything else, was getting my hands on the advanced furnaces. That made everything so much easier, and I think at this point, that will make everything so much easier again. I just gotta actually get it. I looked away to watch a show. Wait, where the hell did my battery go? Oh, they put it in? Right, I forgot about that. Okay, so 120 power out of this. That's still not enough, but I can compensate with biofuel power so I can produce enough power. Oh, a little steam stack, how adorable. Producing those is not easy. Be easier with the advanced things. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna... God, it's a mess down here. I'm gonna end this episode of Nova Lands off here. This has been the longest recording of this game I have ever done. If I have to listen to those machines for one more second, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. But yeah, we made a lot of progress down here. At this point, I think before I try and move forward with any amount of, like, anything else, like with the Nova, whatever, Nova Gateway, before we move forward with that, my best option is to get enough money to get the recipes, to get all the recipes I need for the different things. And as well for the challenges, some of these are kind of hard, like 50 lenses, reinforced super metal, cooling, 100 supercomputers. That stuff's kind of difficult, but if I can use packaging to produce those things... The thing about packaging, it is not better in terms of the resources that it produces. It's not better there in, like, a larger amount. But in consideration of time... Far, like this can produce 100 iron far quicker than 4 or 5 of these can produce 100 iron. 2 of those can easily do it. So, just saying, it would be pretty good to be able to change that up. It'd be pretty good to move on to use packages and mega furnaces or mega electric furnaces. Well, actually, I don't think there's a mega, one of the complex producers or one of these. I think it's only simple resources you can produce in such large quantities, but to be fair, that's what you need in such large quantities. But either way, I'm gonna work that out in between episodes. In between episodes, like I said, I'm just gonna produce a crap ton of plasteel, and then produce a crap ton of money off of the plasteel. And I'll do steel as well. I'll produce steel and plasteel as much as I can, and go from there. I realize I'm what am I currently at? 17 hours! Jesus! Great! 8 hours in the last 2 weeks alone. Lovely. Well, I wish I knew what I was getting into. I wish I knew. I love it. Either way, for right now, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Nova Lands. If you did, there's a place down in the description where you can watch our past and future episodes as well. Think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, that'd be good. Be one. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, and goodbye to my sanity.